Hi, Cancer. How are you? I'm good. I'm here with your manifestation, activation, chakra cleanse, frequency, activation, and tarot reading for the month of September 2025. I've already performed the chakra cleanse where I go in and I release negative beliefs and implant, activated, reactivate the true positive things that would go to go in that place. So there's nothing, there's no open spots for thoughts to come back to or anything like that. I move the true positive things in place of wherever those negative things were. So that's what I've done. I've attached that cleanse to this video. You can find the information for the details of what was released and what was implanted, what chakra, what category, in the description box of this YouTube video or the comment section of this Facebook video. That being said, you will still receive the benefits, the full benefits of the chakra cleanse, negative belief release, if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everyone involved. So there's that. What I do is I go in with the Sacred Geometry Oracle activation by Lon, and I use a spread based on the 7 basic hermetic principles. I find the frequencies that are already in the field. I activate, reinforce those. We talk about them. I get a few waves of Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, and at the end, we close with the All Things Intuitive system where you get some straight channeled messages. All that being said, Cancer, if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved, let's get started. Now, you don't need to have a certain Cancer placement, actually. Everybody benefits from this video because Cancer exists in everyone's personal natal chart. Everyone is experiencing Cancer energy. If you are working with the archetype of Cancer here, in the highest living light, that is where I've performed the negative belief release. Spirit, in the highest living light, please, what is in the cards for us today? What are the frequencies? Wow, the third eye chakra is not playing any games with this collective. That is your portal to, you're accessing the all. And it's amazing. We've just been activating it and activating it, reinforcing it, reinforcing it. Very good. This is Master Manifesting. I like it. Let's get a wave with the Rider-Waite-Smith system. We've got the Wild Unknown. Appropriate. The highest living light here. Wow. Okay. No, thank you. So that was nice. We saw the Lover's card, but we need wow, the Lover's card comes out again. I cannot deny it. The third eye chakra. Whoa, holy cow, chicken and duck. All right, everybody. Yeah, all right, I'll do what you say. Let's go. Spirit guides are playing no games. Okay, let's go. Nice and light, everybody. We've got in the headspace the principle of mentalism. What we think about, we will attract to ourselves. Some shape or form of this sort of frequency you're thinking about and interacting. And a lot of the time when you really get interested or start like finding yourself in one certain thought space, it may be because that thought space is either unfamiliar to you, new, a new experience that you're curious about or needed. This could be that you're thinking about this because you feel that you have a necessity or that you could use this particular frequency in your activation. So you've been really thinking about resonating into how can I make this a reality? How can I project with my third eye into the world? How can I bring the vision from the all, from my brain? How can I, from everything that I'm imagining from the realms, how can I bring this thing now that I've put so much emotion, energy, and motion into the world now? It seems like you had to commit here with the Lover's card. Let's do this. Number 6, the third eye chakra. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. The third eye chakra. Okay, so it is here with the Lover's card. This is Gemini energy, Mercurial energy. I'm telling you, I saw you up in the thought space very heavily. This card, this Gemini Lover's card, has got to do with, number one, it's the scope of this Mercurial energy where it's bouncing around and it's putting this mask on and that mask on for the different perspectives, and then even debating with oneself here. Well, it could be this, it could be that. So somebody who can see things from all different perspectives, you might be able to see the forest for the trees, and also to zoom in and on one certain tree and all of the minute, I want to say spectacles, but you understand, these are channeled messages. So things happen on the macro, on the micro scale, and you can actually shift sides. And so why would anybody in this Mercurial Gemini energy, this is why it's such a big deal here with the Lover's card. It's because it's about commitment. Anybody who loves to do this and fly from one side to the other and really be able to have all different perspectives, well, when naturally a human being makes a commitment, and that is the commitment is the obligation and the taking upon everything that comes with this. When you choose a lover, you choose somebody forever, your mate, your counterpart. And human beings, we're growing. This is a school, Earth, and we're growing and developing, ideally, and changing. And also, if your partner isn't doing that, then it's a commitment to be there until, so this is like the commitment and the parameters around that commitment, and then sticking to it. The real, true, taking all the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes with this full body choice. For Gemini, for this Mercury energy, it's a huge deal. But once they're in, they are in. Seems like your guides, spirit, was like, not until you commit. And then that was it. You were like, okay, you made your choice. You took the step, you made the choice to say, this is what I want. And you wrote it. And now everything in your mind space, so this is one part of your golden compass. When you can get your mind and your heart into congruency, your golden compass is activated, and it took a full body choice and a commitment to do whatever this thing is, this manifestation that I'm activating for you, or some certain part. So your guides, everybody they want you to know that choice that you made, that's what's unlocking this for you. And this is why we've been reinforcing it for the last few days. This is also part of your destined path. You've stepped onto the contract. We've got 3 major arcanas here, and that was only the first. So let's move forward here into the heart space. You've got perception number 16. No, conception. Wow. So I was talking about the third eye and all these different perceptions, but actually in the heart space, now it's going to be, forget the perceptions and the perspectives from this, that, no, you're now conceiving what you chose. Wow. So this was timeline surfing and choosing over a long period of time about what would bring you happiness with the Sun card. Conception 16. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness into our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Okay, what can you manifest through your own focused awareness and intention? Through your own focused awareness and intention, with conception, it's activated. Wow. So what did you do? You focused on only what made you happy. Here comes the sun. Da, 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 da. So I'm hearing that. So this is the Leo card. Leo is ruled by the sun. No, actually it's not. This is the Cancer card. Oh, and this is your reading. So by being your own confident self, I see. So you have been working with Leo energy here with this beautiful red root, and I see orange and yellow. So the lower chakras here. You chose to be happy, and you've brought this into, so you were just focusing on what made you enthusiastic in your heart, connecting to the heart, conceiving something. You, not only did you make the full body choice and decision for your third eye, it's almost like you've been in this like holding space, some sort of void or something for many, I want to say eons. What's going on? For many a year, for the longest time. How's it go? Whatever it is. Okay, I'm seeing somebody in a vacuum. Okay, deep space. Okay, so this is happening here. You chose to be happy, and this conception, actually, this happened over a very long time. It's like you've been going through all these different possibilities and just kind of like doing this light work before you came onto this destined path here. So this is a particular contract, and it seems like everything that you went through before this, it's like you were just taking this happiness, this pure joy, unbridled joy, throughout life and experiencing different things, but almost from the sidelines. And finally, you've come into this choice. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is what I want. Yeah, that's it. All right. And you just started resonating up into it. It's almost like once you saw what was for you, there was no turning back. That's what I'm going to conceive of right there. I see this. I see the process of conception happening. Conception of what will truly make you happy in your own Cancer energy. Cancer, you have come up to this beautiful precipice and you are about to just enjoy this ride. Wow. Okay, this is a kind of happiness though that's going to feel very new, and actually your awareness and your body's ability to experience happiness is going to have to expand. So you might be just feeling the need to walk more often lately, jump around, sing, expand yourself. So be creative, expand, what is it? Every exhale, you're putting your essence into the world. So imagine what you do with intentional tones. The tonality is happiness. So the frequency, the frequential vibration of the words that you choose have been of happiness, of joy, Cancer, of what would bring you joy. So the Cancer is always having to protect themselves with this outer shell. They feel like that. And sometimes it will make the Cancer archetype feel afraid or like hiding or not sharing or make them moody because they're a water sign. No, I see that you are starting to really own your emotions, express and indulge only in what would make you happy. And if there were some discrepancies, some shadow work that needed to be done so that you could accept this full body joy, this was an expansion over the full lifetime experience of all different possibilities. But then when your certain possibility of happiness and joy shows up, then also choosing I'm going to do that and choosing I'm going to do the work also to expand my ability for love and happiness and joy. And I'm going to conceive of this. This takes bravery in a world that when people are experiencing joy, they immediately try to put a cap on that, shut it down, whatever, etc., so on. So this is it. No, you didn't allow that. Actually, you are going on the path to expand and bring in more conscious awareness to the possibility of this happiness happening by doing the work. To actually, sometimes it feels painful or excruciating when this masculine energy, this is your own masculine energy penetrating into your life, taking the steps. So okay, so there could be, this is the conception of things, darling. Think about how a child is conceived. So, but this is just the birth of now your new reality, where you're going to be able to hold this much joy and also spread this much joy around other people, and also hold space for your darkness if that light does not see the charity, the burning flame. Oh wow. So there is also a way to show other people how to be charitable. Wow, that is beautiful. You are a star. How did you, what is this? What's going on? Let's switch here. Compassion. The principle of, so this has to do, this is your heart space conception. Did I even activate this for you guys? Yeah, focused awareness and attention in the heart space. So this has to do with the principle of polarity, by the way. So this is also the traversing the different poles of emotions of situations. So probably you're one of those people that you could be like a light and dark worker, and something about your essence, something in your spirit led you into that darkness. If that, so the light, the darkness, if that light does not see the charity, the burning flame. This is part of one of my meditational prayers, and I've never used it in a reading before. And what I see is somebody who decided to traverse into the darkness and then shine from within that darkness out and bring hope to those people who are disparaging, who are in despair that they couldn't open their heart, that they couldn't say their thing, that they couldn't. Wow. So okay, conception, let's keep going. My goodness. Wow. Oh my God in heaven. Thank you, God in heaven. Now this is the principle of correspondence, as above so below, in which you are resonating at the frequency of compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Compassion. So God bless you. Okay, so as above, so below. You are compassionate with your higher self was teaching you compassion here for other people when you chose to go through those things. And your choices up until now, your choices that you made when you didn't know what to do and you were navigating the dark, that you went down your spirit. This is your destined path. You chose to go down into the darkness so that you can shine from within. You chose it with the Lover's card. Oh my God in heaven, Cancer. This is beautiful. So you chose to be compassionate first and foremost with yourself when you were down there in the dark, and also other people, and really traverse and really learn when you were in the darkness. So this is below that was happening. Can you imagine the light that was shining above for your mind to shine from within this darkness, this deep, deep void of oneself? So because this is it, you chose to go into the darkness of other people to better and further explore your own and expand the light from within, out without. This is a choice of binary choices over the lifetime, over time. So this compassion for self and then that reflecting out was very beautiful. As above, so below, as within, so without. This is what I see, Cancer. Compassion activated, choices made. What did you change? Your beliefs. This has happened in the last 3 readings in this position. The principle of cause and effect. What did you change? Number 11, belief. You believed in yourself. It's a compass. The frequency, you decided that you were going to balance your golden compass out. And how did you do that? With compassion. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Oh my God, I just got the hugest whiff of tamales. What is that? Belief, what? Something about cultures, about going deep into the different. I know in my lifetime I've had friends that were so deep into this Mexican culture where I was immersed in this traditional baking of tamales. It takes days and it's a grand act of love. So this is also with other cultures. I'm getting hints of the Indian culture. I have times when I was cleaning greens for my baby's daddy's family. I'm getting times from when I was making paprika gravy and drop dumplings here for our Czech side of the family. This is deep, deep belief in the ancestors and the different places and the different faces, and also connecting with the spirit of the land that you're on, but not just that, the spirit of the family. So when you go into different cultures and different families, you may be one of those people that's highly sensitive and that can also pick up on the ancestral. So you might be a medium or something, an oracle, and you had to just only believe in the truth of that we're all connected in humanity, and also through the ancestors and energy and etc. You may be just a natural born energy worker, and you had to just believe in the evidence that you collected when your light was shining from within, and without, you're allowing yourself to be a channel of light in these darker places and inspiring other people around them and allowing their ancestors to work through you as you break these chains. Wow. Death. You believed in your own scorpionic transformational ability here. Cancer. This is absolutely beautiful. This is definitely part of your own path. You wrote this into the contract before you came down, that you would learn to believe, and that you would also show others how, that it would happen, and that the dark and the light are nothing, no more or less than reflections of oneself. The dark within is where you shine that light, and without it comes out, and there are no secrets. What is in the light? So there's nothing inherently bad or good about dark and light. It's part of the cycle of life. You are so accepting of things for exactly what they are. Exactly. You can only love a thing, a person, a place. You can only truly be involved with a thing, a person, a place, something, when you accept it for what it truly is, which is, if you're a human and you love another human, they're just decomposing right in front of you. And that's a beautiful experience. So it's just these cycles of life, the maiden, the mother, the crone kind of thing, okay? And also like allowing those ancestors to work through you in whatever space and place that you stepped foot in. I just want to say hallelujah. This is what you changed, okay? This is part of your path, okay? You changed your beliefs. You may have went in and did intentional belief, and also belief change in the beliefs of other people around you, negative belief release. I hope this video finds you in good health and high spirits, and God bless you guys. So let's keep going. Number 22, divine masculine. What won't be changed? The principle of gender. Okay, so here we go. So, all right, the frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Kindness and wisdom. The divine masculine uses kindness and wisdom. Divine masculine, not just masculine. So this is not going to be changed with the principle of gender. As you walk on, you will still continue to experience this frequency of lack. You'll still experience this vibration of lack. You may think to yourself, I don't have enough to do this. I don't have the courage to do that, or whatever. Spirit wants you to know, listen, these thoughts or whatever, the feeling of fear or lack is just some idea in the thought space. And so you can just recognize that old programmed belief. You recognize it for what it is when lack comes about. And, just get back up when it knocks you down. So I'm hearing this. Sometimes love comes around and it knocks you down. Just so, okay. So what I'm saying is that there's going to be always in the matrix here, that reflection that something isn't enough. I see you divinely protected, and where you take action, it's divine. Okay, so it won't change that you will come up against this. But as you have over and over again so many times in the darkness where you went down into the depths, you made the choice all the time to be compassionate with yourself and know that lack is an illusion. For if you could accept everything for as it is, perfectly in that moment, then you can love it wholly and truly. And love is what everything is. It's all that we're made of. It's all that the thing is, like that we are vibrating at such a frequency of love first and foremost, before any shadows could come across the mind, that we have become matter. So we're all vibrating, and that's how we are. We're always in flux. The energy always is in flux. So if this kind of a frequency catches your attention here and there, you've already gotten into this conception where you chose only to indulge in the good things. And so that's what you do here. You move toward the good things is the message. It won't change. Lack will present itself, but the way that you accept it and love it for the moment, for the idea, for what it is, this has its place, this idea of lack. It's got a place for this, that, and the other to motivate people to try new things, for innovation. So this, that, and the other thing. But then at the same time, you don't need to resonate up into lack. You can recognize it for what it is, and in the highest living light, take steps with your divine masculine energy toward what you feel enthusiastic about, regardless of if you feel like there's some big lack, okay? You step on the path, and you reach your hand out, and the universe will conspire to help you. Maybe not in the ways that you always want. There were some truths that you had to learn. Let's hydrate. So let's move forward here. Some truths you had to learn in the principle of rhythm. So how you go in and out of your creative rhythm, your flow. The rhythm of your heart, the rhythm of your breath, the rhythm of your beat. And you choose this. We all choose how we breathe. We all choose how we walk. Even though we don't realize it, because there's so much pressure that all of a sudden, sometimes I even forget to breathe. But it's always your choice to stop and take a breath, okay? So Gaia, this is the principle of rhythm. So there's a rhythm to everything, right? Even your daily activities. And it's always your choice. And this is the frequency of Gaia. God, Spirit, Universe wants you to know, go to your mother Gaia, okay? Number 28, the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as our great mother, and to the universe that birthed us all, Gaia. So, okay. So this is it, like harsh truths that you had to accept, but that was fine then, because once you did accept them in the highest living light, then you were able to work with them. So you see these truths, these frequencies of lack or whatever, and a lot of the time people just want to turn away and just run the other way and be like, no, I don't have anything to do with that. No. That it chases you then. When you see your fears and you run from them, that what you resist persists after you. So this is somebody who's very enlightened, and they can see that, okay, I can accept this life for what it is. How can I now tactically go forth here? How can I do that? And it takes a lot of grounding with Mother Earth and Gaia. So this may be also you choosing to go organic about things in certain way, shape, or form. And I don't mean just organic food. Everybody's resources are very different. So what I mean is like the organic way of living. Maybe you choose to do deep squats instead of sitting on a couch here and there. Maybe you're choosing to use more environmentally conscious things, and also things that won't, hurt your body or absorb into you in some way that will hurt you. Maybe you are starting to be more organic in the way that you express your feelings and just being more honest about things. This is what Father of Swords takes action. Divine masculine is activated. Gaia, so you are very supported and loved to go forth on the earth. The earth loves you. You can, I'm seeing somebody with somatic release jogging or bouncing on the ground, and I'm seeing energy go from the foot into the ground. So that's okay. You may be a high stress person. You may be somebody who has to do this, who has to keep the framework of things, and has to accept the lack for what it is in order to make the changes around it. No matter how high up above, that must start for it to trickle down. So this is having to do somebody with power in your everyday rhythm. Go outside as you're balancing and creating your framework and sticking to it, okay, etc. and so on, in the highest loving light. Sometimes the Father of Swords gets a bad rap that he's not emotional or whatever. This is nocturnal, so he's got to be focused, okay? But when the owl's babies like need to eat, that's when you'll hear owls at a certain time of the year coming out to get food for their babies. You'll hear owls even though they're nocturnal. So I see you going out to Gaia and knowing that you're supportive, even if you're nocturnal or whatever it is, okay? So just for your own babies, for your children, your tribe, and your love, whatever you're creating, this is a manifestation activation for you, for this co-creative effort. And most definitely your children, your tribe, and your love will be affected, most definitely. And you must keep it pure and loving light, even if you have to keep a serious face and keep a serious framework here. When you're going in and out of your creative flow, Gaia is going to help you be there. She's going to help you be there and help you feel that in that time, that frame of time where you allow yourself to be in this creative flow or whatever, that's it. Like, you've already conceived of this with conception in the heart space. Let's move forward. Your overall vibration here is passion, number 34. Big passionate energy coming up lately. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. 34. Passion, darling. What is that? 2, 4, 6. There's 6 of them there. You've got the Son of Pentacles. So slowly, wow, this is a very channeled, deeply passionate energy with the Son of Pentacles. The Son of Pentacles is these sons, they're the knights. And knights have objectives like, okay, the king, queen, emperor, whatever, they have knighted that this is king royalty. So they have knighted the Son of Pentacles to be the one to go after this objective. And I'm seeing somebody that through their whole life, they've been collecting these experiences and not really going all the way balls in, you know what I mean? So, but now that you have, it's just like this life of collecting passions and this, that, and the other thing, and moving so slow. So this is like a compound interest, okay? So this is like your interests all over your whole whatever, culminating into your overall vibration. You are so passionate right now because your interests are just like everything that you're doing right now. It just fuels your overall vibration. It has to do with passion, fire, but it's so grounded here. This is like an eternal flame on the earth. I see this like an eternal flame kind of joy, kind of joy. What? It's because this night is the slowest one. So they've got this objective or whatever, but it's got to be grounded. It's got to come into fruition with the third eye chakra in the head space, in conception in the heart space, compassion for other people, etc. and so on. But I love to see this grounded energy bringing things into fruition in this more serious Knight of Swords energy. So this passion, it may have been coming a long time coming, but a change is going to come. But this change that's going to happen, I was talking about expanding so that you can feel more joy, more joy. Okay, now I see more passion, more passion. I'm seeing what's his name? Khal Drogo and Daenerys. I'm seeing them outside. Like, this was a ritual in Game of Thrones, remember, where they married and she had to mount him in front of everybody under the stars. A passion so grounded, and that act would go on forever in the books. And next what happens, she walks out of the fire with her dragons. So wow, holy cow, chicken and duck. This is having to do with your entire bringing your empire, rising your empire up. My goodness, very passionate and beautiful. How about it? Let's clear. Let's just keep this up and stuck and clear. So, maintenance of your energy in your home, in your sphere of existence. It may seem strange to other people, and that is okay. You are divinely protected from other people's fears, okay? Especially mass, grand, fear-based things that they're being tactical, announcing this while people's emotions are high about this and making this the oh my goodness. That's enough even talking or thinking about it. So that can't really affect you right now. You just be strange and unusual, and you clear the air however you must in this world where everything is being attacked and then painted over with lust. Wow. Like making everybody lust for something to be angry about. And here you are, very strange and unusual, making the full body decision to be in your power, very strong, holding everything together here and being true to oneself. And so that's the message. Just keep it clean, okay? And the highest living light now, Spirit. What is the second wave telling us? 30:56 on the clock. This is okay, keep going. Wow. Wow. So, okay. So in the headspace with the third eye chakra and the lovers, this is maybe somebody from a past life that you finally met. I don't know. It could be to do with work too. Or it could be just like, I don't know, like from a past life. It could be very different and obscure. Like I'm now in a healthier, very honest relationship with my biological daughter. So that's from a past life, past era of my life. And we've made the changes. That could be that. It could be a lover that you feel like you've known them all your life, and that there's just something about their presence is activating. So something that would cause this Mercurial Gemini energy to choose, like, that's mine. I recognize you. I will change. I will commit here. This is where it is. This is what I see. It could be a job. This could be your dream job, an experience. Okay, whatever you're manifesting. I see that there's some past life thing that is activating the third eye because of this choice that you made. So this conception here with this huge sun, Cancer, it's your energy. It's your card, Cancer. You are bringing with your own emotions, your energy and motion here in the heart space with the polarity, principle of polarity, back and forth, being honest with yourself. Bringing your messages of love. So although you're so happy and being yourself honestly, you still have to work that out and learn about it. So whatever you're creating, that you're being vulnerable about your emotions, you're owning your emotions here. And so bring your vulnerable message, and that's okay if you have to art about it. I say this all the time, just art about it. So write about it, doodle about it, dance about it, whatever, and that will help you get a better grasp on this cup of love that you have to offer the world, because it is very important. But also it is kind of a little bit, so you might feel intimidated, or actually you might not feel intimidated until after you do this thing, and then the experience of it, because you're like experiencing a new part of expressing yourself in this way, it may discourage you a little bit, but that's okay, because then you look in within and you build a grit and a resilience here by owning your emotions, questioning resistances. And if you're vulnerable and there's some backlash for that, it also hardens you up. You get grit because you start to really have a bond, a very serious relationship with your emotional message. The page has got a job, and that job is to deliver the message. This is a page of emotion. So these are really big energies. This is your own energy. This is contractual for you to bring your messages, whatever they are. Make your content, like I said, do art about it first and then present that art, okay? Or just present your conclusion that you came up with while you were doing the art. So this is how you work your energies out, okay? God bless you guys. Moving forward. This is beautiful. I see it. So moving forward here, it's big energy because you're being vulnerable and you're touching base with your inner child, and it's like very big energy. It's like very vulnerable and young, but it's got these two major, the Lovers and the Sun card, third eye chakra, whatever. And then here we are. You were just compassionate with yourself over and over again in those times when actually you were not protected. And you went into the darkness and had to learn and learn and learn. And now you've come into this Emperor energy. This is beautiful, big Aries, Leo, Libra energy. More fire energy here. Because your overall vibration is passion. And so this is how you're able to hold it all up. This is very, very, look at him. He's at high alert. He's ready. He's listening. He's watching. Wow. As above, so below. You've always had this in you to be able to run your own empire. This is what I see. It's the Emperor. Okay. I'm hearing Empire Records. I'm hearing Sugar High. It's just from that movie. So it may have been like a long road. As above, so below here. This is something that you were compassionate in every choice that you made, and every choice has led you up into this Emperor energy. This is part of your contract. You were praying about this. You were compassionate first and foremost with yourself, and it builds a resiliency though, because you've got to be compassionate and accept things, but also take the losses. Not take the losses, but accept that the disciplines that come with power. And actually feel like I said this. I made a reel about this 2 years ago. If you come upon a sacrifice, if it's time to make a choice, a sacrifice, and you don't have the full body choice to make that sacrifice, it's not worth it. Your time, your presence, your focused awareness is precious. And over time, you just went with what resonated with you. You did not make any sacrifices unless they were full body choices, decisions, because you understand manifestation and you understand that you're going to have to take responsibility for that if you're not true to yourself. And by being true to yourself, or whatever it seems like your truth was, this Emperor energy, as above, so below, this is your accumulated power. God bless you. God bless you. So there's always going to be people watching. It's just like this kind of energy brings stalkers. And I see you just like having to keep your eye on other things or whatever. So that's okay. Those are very low dense energies. These kinds of energies are like flies on the wall. People that they're just like grasping for straws. They don't know what to do. They're complaining that the things that don't make sense, that are not even coherent, to people that they think have authority. No, you're the one with complete authority in your life, and you would never align with anything that could be so easily disturbed with some sort of strange campaigning. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You're so strong. God loves you. You're very, very protected here. As above, so below. Let's clear it in the third eye. My goodness. Yeah, but they'll try to hijack, like they'll try to hijack or do something with your focused awareness, or try to, like I said, like it's going to come out, this Five of Coins energy, but you're not lacking anything. You're not lacking anything, darling. You're fine. You're the Emperor of all this. So, okay. Cancer. We've got a confirmation here. What did you change with number 11 belief? This big Scorpio energy where you went through this huge transformation and now you're more grounded like Taurus. I see. I said. So that's jealousy. I said, what's that? So, okay. So you just steady going. Okay. Nobody's after you. No industry can be after you, whatever, because you made all the right choices. You're fine. You're so steady as you go. Okay. This is your passions are being, you've got a double confirmation with the Sun and the Knight of Cups, of Pentacles twice. You have got this. You've done this with your alchemy. So what did you change? You changed your beliefs slowly but surely when you were in the Scorpio energy, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, making sure you're good on your P's and Q's here. Steady as she goes. The song's been coming up. I've got to listen to it. So what is this? It's just crazy because you take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it tonight. Oh, wow. I'm talking about a grounded passion. A longevity in this passion. I see. Wow. So that's what the Emperor wanted, because I'm seeing these two looking right at each other. Yeah, so this is what you were doing, passionately, slowly but surely, and finally you're in this Fire Emperor energy. You made it. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. So you're just like talking to your past self, like, wow, am I glad I didn't stick with that stupid thing. Look where I am now. It's beautiful. I like it. So, okay, moving forward, we've got another major arcana. Okay, if I'm counting, this is the 5th. So, okay. So, Divine Masculine, when this kind of lack shows up, You accept it fully, wholly, and completely. With this Virgo, I want to say Virgo Emperor energy. No, it's the Hermit energy. So you've got this ability to sort of be this emperor and go forth and be in the public eye, but then also to heal yourself from within. This all has to do with everything in your life being a reflection of what you do for yourself. You understand your power. You tap into your Virgo energy here when lack comes upon you. And you choose to use your divine masculine energy to go within, accept it compassionately. It's not going to change that this Virgo healing energy is going to be ever present in your divine masculine energy. Like, it won't be changed, that as you go forth, you're going to be healing yourself, like from within and without, as long as you keep accepting things for what they are. The necessity to ground yourself also and heal yourself in whatever way that you do as you go along your path, okay? Divine masculine, there's a lot of the time it's all divine feminine, but I see here going, like somebody who's going for what they want, Cancer. And Cancer is also like the maternal energy. So this may have taken a lot of work for you to really like get a hold of your Capricorn polarity and start taking action. So for things in the world, not just like emotional watery things, I see. So as you go upon through this, you're going to be healing, okay? You're just going to keep on growing wiser, stronger, faster, longer, whatever, however that song goes. So, okay? So this is what I see. It's not going to change. Lack will present itself, but the way that you deal with lack is going to be with this Virgo energy, and it's going to be just fine. So you're probably very, very resourceful as well. So, okay, this doesn't have to do only with lack of money. It could be lack of actually like, spirituality if you're working with somebody and they have like no sense of spirituality or sense of self or something, and it's just like you have to deal with this person. I see you just accepting it for what it is and kind of like just guiding kindly with your inner light, maybe just being that which you would hope they could be, instead of trying to force somebody to change or be confrontational. You just kind of like hold the room, hold the energy, hold the conversation, and be directional about it to keep things on the right. So because when some people, they don't have some sort of kind of grounding in spirituality or something for their own spirit, where they feel safe in their own body, that they feel protected and safe. Okay, this is what it's for. So that's what it seems like. So when this energy comes about, you know, you've got to hold the room and walk with faith, walk in a way where somebody might be inspired to learn their own spirituality, and you, what is this? I want to say a word that I don't know, where they would mimic you, where you show them, you walk first, you're the prototype here. You present yourself as a even though you may not, you don't know what you are. We don't know anything, but you know what works here, and everything that you're holding up with this big Emperor of Swords energy. So when you're coming up upon people who have a lack of spirit or whatever, the point is to shine your light from within, hold the energy, and be kind of directing and grounding for other people who they don't know how to heal as you do. And there's got to be, so this is somebody who's shining their light in the world in many different ways moving forward here. And Gaia, so this is your rhythm, in and out of your overall rhythm. Number 28, Gaia, you've got to go out there to our mother, okay? Because you're dealing with all this stuff, and what are you dealing with it about? So this is why you're taking things so seriously, because the star energy, this is Aquarius energy. Wow. I was saying Leo earlier, that's the polarity of the star. Well, what I see here with the star is that, well, this is a forward facing thing that you're doing. And so that's why the framework has got to be so tight. So this is why you're being so selective, and you're being like in this Emperor energy, and why you took all those years to do this in some way. Because you needed your inner child to be safe, and you needed yourself to have the type of framework where you could present vulnerably and take the time to, you know, shine from within without, this is somebody who's, this is all planned out. I see this. So you want to be the star, or you want to help somebody shine, or something shine in your overall rhythm. And this is what you're doing. I see you just like, okay, incorporating all of the elements here to create something brand new. The star. Look at that beautiful red bird. I don't know. It's crazy. It's just really beautiful in your overall rhythm, guys. It might be bringing you stardom, star power. You might really gain. This is why you're having to stick to your framework so carefully, and why you need to go out into Gaia, because when you're affecting people on a mass level like this, and you are a star, and you can work with all the elements like this, change your beliefs and all that. Like in the alchemy, what did you change? I see. So you're going to be having recognition for this. Continue to ground, okay? Continue to ground, stick to the framework no matter how you feel, because like I said, there's always going to be some type of projection. There will be people who are mean-spirited or just have no connection to the spirit, and they're going to be also attracted to your light. And in the highest loving light, you shine, and it might activate or spike something in them. So you're somebody who also has a big picture view where you don't take it personal, somebody else's struggle within themselves. So, okay, this is beautiful. I knew you were somebody who held the room here when I was talking about like why is spirit taking this word from me? Demonstrate, like show people this is the way to do it, to step in this situation. Actively listening to the person, asking the questions that would get them, that would help them get where they're going and you get where you're going, and then moving forward. So this is just like kind of emotional intelligence and complex thinking, and etc. So holding energy work. This is what I see here. Okay, star, God bless you. So your energy and your focused awareness is golden, okay? So you just have to be mindful and be efficient with it as well. Your overall vibration here, passion, with this the Son of Pentacles now comes with the, so this is the Knight of Pentacles, the second iteration, and now we have got this Page of Wands. Okay, so you are going to be now bringing your message. We did have another, so you have this Page of Cups in the heart space, but you're going to be presenting it with the overall vibration. You're going to be presenting it passionately. Like you've taken all this time to really know your own passion. Like I see you teeming with energy. I see a big red flame through, like all the way up and down the back. Yeah. So I'm seeing somebody's entire chakra system lit up with passion, and bringing their message like this, and you're grounded to do it. You've taken a lot of time to be able to do this and bring this new message, forward facing, futuristic message. So some people may see dystopia and may receive dystopia from you. Well, newsflash, it seems like, we need to start dealing with these things that seem dystopian. And it seems like you've got some ideas, some things to be able to accept reality for what it is now and to make the best of it here and now for everybody. This is a crucial time of change and reinvention in the world. So God bless you. Wow, this is a huge reading, Cancer. That is it. Let's move into the shadows. What shadows did my Cancer in the highest living light have to face? What do we need to talk about here, Spirit? Let's go. I don't know how to let you go. I know we have a soul connection. I hope you'll see me again sometime soon. I don't trust you. You didn't imagine it. So what are the messages of closure here that correspond? I don't know how to let. Let's go in the highest living light. Messages of closure from the higher selves of these people, your passed on loved ones, your spirit guides, ancestors, the higher selves of these people. You use your discernment. I don't know how to let you go. I left a piece of me in you, so you don't have to let it go. So this is it. So every experience that you have, that is going to make some sort of imprint on you. And so you release what would hold you back or disempower you from these experiences, but you keep the lesson, the key lesson, and you implement that moving forward. God bless you. Wow. Okay. I know we have a soul connection. I am with you all the time. This is beautiful. So this is maybe something you didn't want to share. The dark and the light, they're okay. They're okay. It's not bad inherently or good. They're just energies. So you know your darkness. You know you have a soul connection with your darkness, and your light is with you all the time. I see a beautiful balance here. I hope I will see you again sometime. What is it? Whoa. I regret the time we lost. So, okay, so this is a desire to go back into something that you've done in the past. Maybe when you were in those shadows, that you were too busy fighting those shadows, growing and making your decisions, this, that, and the other thing. And now you want to bring this message. I regret the time we lost, that I didn't get to experience that, blah, blah, blah. Now that you've got all of this command and control over yourself and the energies, I see that you're like, okay, I'm not going to live with regrets, okay? I'm going to keep on moving forward. I know what to do. I don't trust you. I see this shadow. I don't trust you. I'm sorry I left while you were young. So you may have been also dealing with some abandonment issues. So that was busy. You were busy dealing with abandonment issues back then, and that's why you lost time with the certain thing that you want to resonate up into when you were exploring the darkness. Something that gave you a medium to shine your light from within and without, and gain you the respect and love of your peers and mentors, and also those people that you inspire with your star power. So you just didn't trust people because of abandonment issues. So, and whoever abandoned you, who has passed on to the other side, they regret that. They want you to know that, okay? You didn't imagine it. And what else? What's the last message of closure here? Spirit in the highest living light. You didn't imagine it. I cared too much about others' opinions. So maybe you were in some situations over and over again where you were showing yourself vulnerably, being honest, needing guidance, needing like giving love, and so needing it reciprocated towards you. But there were other people that cared too much about other people's opinions, and that was a horrible shadow. I'm so sorry, but we're here now together, okay? Like the one person that loves you and you love them back, but they're caring so much about other people's shadows, that's so like other people's opinions, and not just being themselves fully and wholly with you, and then trying to change you to fit other. What is this? This is like society as a whole being a third party to your relationship. Fuck that. Okay, you deserve to be loved fully and wholly for all of the good things and all the bad things that make you up who you are, however you feel comfortable. Okay, if you need to stim, if you need to wear certain clothings, if you need to do this, that, and the other thing, whatever it is. I feel defensive. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's just hydrate. Cancer. 2 of my children are cancers. So, okay, let's keep going. It's in my 12th house. Where's Cancer in your chart? Let's get some messages of love over this stuff. Spirit in the highest living light. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Moving forward after you face these shadows. That's nice. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time, darling. Forgiveness. This one was upright. This is double confirmation. This is very serious. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. I think you did that. Don't forget. That's what helps, okay? Sometimes we feel weighed down and we don't know what it is. Why are we avoiding this situation? And it's like, I have to forgive myself for that. And I have to forgive myself for making those choices and try again. I have to do it. You have to be brave. Make the choice and say, this is what I want. You did it. Very impressed. I'm very impressed by you. This is very good. Because it takes bravery. Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. Boundaries around the world. Boundaries around the way that the world can get into what you want for yourself, your children, your tribe, and your love. Unavailable. See, this is why you need boundaries, because there are people who are unavailable to give you all you deserve and they would not reciprocate. So boundaries are very important to those people who are unavailable, and also to keep a lookout for your people and make sure that they're not getting involved in relationships that would be draining them with the people who are unavailable. So you keep an eye out for the people that you love as well. This is what the message I see. Okay. Let's go. What does your divine masculine energy say here in the highest living light? Oh my God in heaven. Thank you, God in heaven. Here we are, everybody. Divine masculine, please. Will you ever make things right? I can't reach out. You let me down. Wow. And that just like, so somebody let you down by not reaching out. They didn't, you were like, are you ever going to make things right? They didn't reach out, and it came to a point where actually the time passed for them to reach out. At first, you were comparing others to them, and then they just let you down. That's it. Like, they can't reach out. They let you down. You didn't see my tears. These people didn't see your tears. You had to really draw some serious boundaries with people who didn't make things right. People that didn't allow you to reach out to what made you happy, and they didn't reach out to you to show you love. You were comparing others to these people, and these people were letting you down. So this is having to do with also those abandonment issues. You cried those tears out, dear Cancer. Your masculine energy is on point, is ready to move forward. I saw with your divine masculine and what won't be changed. That's maybe what you needed to had to address. So that last card said, I don't know why this happened. You didn't know why, but you moved forward. You kept pressing on. So, okay, will you ever make things right? I will wait for a sign from you. Okay. So I'm just keep on getting this idea of when I was working at the college, I was I was doing work study for the college. I was working as an assistant to a disabled person. I was the adult learner. I was the chair for adult learning in the Multicultural Center, planning events, but I was working in the biology and the chemistry labs. And all of a sudden, this big job came up, and I was the person to do it. And I had to build an entire repository online. The laws changed. And I had to call all these places for the MSDS and the SDSs for these chemicals. And I had to create an entire online repository. Wow, that took a lot of work and diligence. I don't know why that keeps coming up. I will wait for a sign from you. Will you ever, this just keeps coming up. It seems like maybe like these people did not appreciate you or anything, the way that you saved their ass that whole fucking college. Like, that was so much work. Somebody that, the work that I was doing for $8.25 an hour on work study was, my mentor would tell me all the time, I don't think you realize that they're doing the work of somebody who should be getting paid 80, 100 grand a year. I'm like, oh, so this is it. Like, those people let you down. They didn't give you what you deserved, and you had to get the fuck away from there. Cry the tears, keep going. Will you ever make things right? Well, I will wait for a sign from you. You have to keep going. Like, okay, when the man uses you, it just gives you experience. I can't reach out. I know I messed everything up. You let me down. It's time for me to heal now. So these places that abandon you, they didn't give you like your roses, your flowers, or even compensate you properly. Comparing others to you. So many things remind me of you. So they're missing you now. You didn't see my tears. We will be together again. So you're going to be able to experience this kind of, I don't know, something that would make you feel like you were doing something important like, I felt like I was doing something important for a big establishment. They were depending on me. I took my job seriously, and I didn't even know that I wasn't being compensated. I just took it as like a paid internship or whatever, So you are going to be again together with something that gives you a satisfaction where you feel like you're contributing to the whole, and all of your experiences from the past and this energy where you're like so in command over the energy, have these frameworks, and you've just like over all this time, you have got it. Da, 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 for the longest time. It keeps coming up. Let's close this reading, Cancer. God bless you. Thank you so much. I hope this activation helps you in building your manifestation. Okay, here we go, everybody. Oracle. Oh, Oracle. What is your wisdom? New life, baby. Whoa. Let's just read it. Do I have it? Number 39, my loves. Da, 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 for the longest time. I don't know that song. Like, I don't know the words. Okay. So, all right. Let's do the protection message, okay? Because this is a very joyous, wonderful reading. So let's just leave with some protection, darling, okay? New life. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. That's kind of what I did. I didn't understand my inexperience, but I gained experience through it. And I saw these two pages with the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands with these passionate new things that you have to bring, these messages to the world, okay? Be gentle. Acknowledge your inexperience. And gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit that you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all. And don't try to rush the learning process, darling. Take your time. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. Enjoy your new life, Cancer. My name is Carol Lisette. That was your manifestation activation for September. I will see you again next month, and I love you. Bye.